The students will have education.
They're gonna have.
It's just a matter of whether it's going to be here or going to be out.
Another part of it you have to add on there is transportation. So if we're going to send them to York, that's not included in this. Transportation is another component.
That's
And
not
then
just
in addition to
transportation
that,
here,
is
that's
if they
take
need
the
a
student
personal
up.
care system there, that's another cost on that. And I'm just saying, those are the things that just the per pupil cost. This isn't all the other things.
And I believe, Carolyn, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to do it in-house, you have to make sure that we have a qualified person in that position, because that's something specialized. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would be a teacher with a learning support position.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. So it has to be somebody that knows.
Yes.
Dr. Fiaschi, what's the spread of the need of the grade levels?
So by law, you can do 3. If you have more than 3-year age span, you have to have parents' permission for that. So right now, kindergarten, right now I have K to 3. So if they're in the 3rd grade, and I have to tell the parents of the younger ones, hey, is it okay that, and they say no, then I have to find somewhere else for them.
Of the group that we had with 5, or some of the 2nd graders, some
3 are kindergarten to our 1st grade.
Future.
Right.
Future.
Oh.
Right. Her pop-up as we discussed.
Can parents of students who need autistic support, I'm not saying they should be students, but do they have an option to go to a school like this, and then we have to pay the cost anyway?
Yep.
There are cases that can happen. At this point, if they would choose to go there, they would pay, but if we don't provide it and they go, then we pay.
So what he's saying is,
We have to
if
offer
we provide it, and we deem it's $55,000 a student, and they say, well, guess what, we're gonna send ours over to High Point, we send 55. There, we've already got plus, if I remember correctly. Is that sort of the deal? They can.
No.
I thought that's the way it was before. It's a little bit, but it's, I mean, not so much.
I mean, we have to provide the education for them. So that this is what we're offering. We were offering it last year here at Littlestown. This is what we were offering. Now, if there's a parent who puts in a complaint or who wants to go somewhere else, then there's the whole process that we have to go through with our lawyers to say why you want this school as to why you don't want Littlestown. And then you get your lawyers involved.
But it's not, I thought that, if you remember correctly, we had something similar to it. Basically, because we have a program that's here, and you chose to go someplace else and we're free because you just wanted to do it.
No, there was a lot of lawyers involved with that, and we had to prove why the other school was better or not.
We already have a program. We already have a listing program. It's functioning.
No, I don't have an autistic class.
So what you're saying is everything's outsourced.
For autism, yes.
And if these students are kind of merged together in grade wise, the teacher keep up with them as they in the 3 grade range, can that float as
That's
you go
going to
along?
depend on who's coming in. And so if I get more kindergartners, you know, when they become 4th graders, and now I have kindergarten 1st and 2nd, I can't say that definitely. It's going to depend on where you are in the
Say we get nobody in the next.
Well, if we get nobody, they'll go, then.
I'm just
it
asking,
could happen.
can the 3 grade level range, can that
It could happen.
float, or is it K to
It
2?
could, the classroom will have to move to the next building, and then we'll have to move to the high school.
Do we get any funding for this? Any special funding for this?
Well, we get IDA funds.
We get special ed funds from the state, but they don't supplement this kind of, to that
Is that
degree.
taken into consideration?
They take it off of per pupil, not what services we have or don't have. So regardless, we would get money regardless of where they're placed. We get it matter how many years we had to talk to them.
So we wanted to bring this forward because this is something that we're going to have to do. We're going to provide it to the board so that we can bring it forward in May for approval, so that we can begin the process and have this together and ready for the beginning of the school year when we see and receive our 5 new autistic support students. And this is for 25-26, that's correct. So that's why I wanted to make sure we had questions and good discussion about it. I appreciate the good discussion and quality discussion. So this will be moved forward because it is a requirement. We want to make sure that everyone had a full and same understanding of what it is that we need to do.
Is there any other new business?
Yes. I know it's been a long night. I appreciate everyone coming and being here. However, just to make some clarifications on some things that were stated tonight that were, the 1% tax increase last year that was voted on, that passed, was for ACTI and our students. We're here for our students as board members. We have quite a long list of things that we've done extensively since this board, 8 of us, have worked together very well, and I know you have come on as well, but have worked together the last year and a half since we've been on the board, things for our students, and I would love to have a list for that possibly next week. I have it, I just didn't print it out because I wasn't expecting to speak on it tonight. Number 3, there are no assigned seats, I believe, in this board meeting, except for up here for the board members, am I correct? And the administration? Okay, thank you. And Dwayne, you said tonight when you were speaking from the podium, which might I add, is not a good look to your personal agenda from as a board member. However, you said you're here for the students. However, you voted negatively or no opinion, and how immature you were saying with your earshot.
I'm not going to listen to an nagger.
And you said the bullying needs to
We
stop.
don't rebut
and
public
stop it.
comment, we've never done it. And now you're making an exception. No, we're not doing it.
Any other new business? Hearing none, I need a motion for adjournment.
So moved. Second.
Second. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
We tried, failed. I'm gonna have to try again tomorrow.
Carrie, I'm leaving you your stuff behind.
I have it. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's more important for her than a community member, yeah. Because she's
Surveys for the board, the board
Yeah, because I think it's more important than a community member, but she should be able to speak to the superintendent before a community member.